Bit of a swish interior, isn't it, Sam?
That's not too bad. I think for, I don't know about you, 41,650 is pretty well priced too.
I love a bit of red top stitching with my 41,650.
That's what you want.
And a touch button start. In fact, there's a lot of things I love about this car.
Yeah.
What a beautiful engine.
I know.
Little turbo diesel.
Bit of shove when you want it. It's good, isn't it?
It really is. It's smooth, it's quiet. Mazda have done a really good job with this car. So it's quite a firm ride, isn't it? I mean, the seats I love, but they're firm. And the ride is, well, it's firm.
It retains a fair bit of drivability and it's good through corners and that sort of thing, but as long as you're willing to sacrifice a little bit of comfort.
I mean, I think for the driver, it's fantastic. It's really a driver's car in that it's very direct, loads of spurt off go. But I did have my kids in the back and they had a bit of a whinge about the seat comfort.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I don't ever think of Mazda as excessively firm seats, but this one maybe was going for sport.
Yeah, see myself doing a fair bit of touring in this car. I mean, with all it's got 522 litre boot.
It's got a great boot.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily do a trip to the snow in this. Throw your stuff on top in the back, and you'd fit everyone.
Yeah, it's got plenty of torque, and the engine is pure gold.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is, and the needle never moves.
Oh, right.
Now, I think this car looks fantastic. What do you think, Sam?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Obviously, it's borrowed the same design cues as the new Mazda 3 that's coming up, and also the CX-5. And I really like the design. I think it's got a really nice stance on the road, and it's sort of it's an eye-catching sort of thing.
I'm quite a fan of the new design cues for Mazda, and I actually think they translate particularly well to this larger car.
Yeah.
You know, usually I've been a fan of their hatchback, and then as the cars get bigger, I'm like, getting a bit bloaty, but I think they've done a great job at making this look rather masterful, purposeful. Now, what about the interior? It's very black. Do you love it?
To be honest, I like the black more than I do the off-colour white, the other scheme that they do.
Right.
They do this really loud, gaudy sort of off-colour white, and it's almost bordering on pimp, if I'm honest. But I don't mind the black. You're right, there is a lot of black, but it's purposeful, I guess.
There is that trend, though, isn't there, for that pimp up my station wagon thing, like the low lean, the high belt line, the killer engine. Like, there is a whole genre of that, which maybe they're trying to tap.
Yeah. For sure.
It's not me. It's not you, obviously.
No.
Do you want to have a drive?
Why not? Let's give it a go.
How do you feel about a manual handbrake?
Look, it's I don't think it's too much of a letdown. I think I probably would prefer an electric one.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
See, I love a manual handbrake. I'm excited. I'm a bit old school like that.
Yeah.
But once again, for a station wagon that really, let's face it, should be a 5-person car, middle seat, woefully narrow, woefully hard. Why do people consistently do that? Can't you make a comfy middle seat, Sam?
Yeah, it probably hasn't got as much room in the middle seat as some of its rivals, definitely. But
Well, my bum wouldn't fit in there.
yeah,
I mean, okay, I'm not the average bum. It's a big
well,
bum.
mine definitely wouldn't fit in there then. The other thing, Sal, I know you like to crank some tunes while you're driving. What do you think of the Bose stereo?
I love it.
It's pretty good.
I love it. And I love the nav system in this car too.
Yeah.
You know, it's so clear and it doesn't annoy you. It's not overly zealous. It's just really clear and concise.
Yeah.
I love actually a lot of the lighting of this car. I think that the tone of the lights and their graphics are really sophisticated and not intrusive. Not trying to yell at you like so many cars are. They're just a really good, sleek, sophisticated layout.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty simple, but I know we saw with the Mazda 3, I think the current one, it had its life cycle for something like 7 years. So obviously this car has to stay relevant for that long. I think it probably will.
I think it's sort of, would you call it a handsome car?
Yeah, I think it is.
car.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's it stands out from the crowd, but it's not over the top in any way. I think they've done a good job.